How are we doing, guys? Back in my little studio again. Just been playing around with some Vipr work, and obviously we did some TRX work on the last video, so I'm going to bring in a new little bit of equipment. Well, not new now, everybody's been playing around with it and using it. Health clubs, personal trainers are loving it as well. But it's obviously a Vipr. If anybody doesn't know, this is a Vipr. And what we're going to do is we're going to work on a little bit of a combo, which I'm going to go through myself with you, in working on a lateral shuffle. Now, look, the lateral shuffle with a Vipr, tipping from side to side, getting a lateral movement through my feet, is a very, very common exercise. Using with everybody, health clubs, personal trainers are using it as well. What we're going to do is we're going to do a lateral shuffle, but we're going to work diagonally as well. Now, diagonal movements, I normally set my foot off, as you can see, so I'm loading already. Very good movement forward and backward. Obviously, if you're doing speed and agility, works great. Sport specific, you can work as well. Obviously, tracking back with football players, moving forward, moving back. It's a very common exercise and a common movement. Hopping the hand forward, allowing it to tip forward, loading through that one leg, as you can see, keeping my chest up nice upright, and then shifting back. Working on diagonal movement, keeping that lead leg moving, and obviously transferring the weight. Working diagonally side to side, that's a pretty difficult exercise where you have to shift your weight forward and back and laterally. You can always move that as well. You can go any type of movement you want to move, and obviously if you're working as a personal trainer, you can get your client moving diagonally and you can shout and call the shots. Now, moving that, doing 20 movements, anything you like. If you want to move 10 side to side, laterally, you're moving 10 side to side, you're moving forward, you move back, you move any way you want. Make sure you cancelling out that leading leg as well. Make sure the weight transfers forward and you're moving side to side, loading through your glutes, loading through the front plane of the body. Now, bringing into more of a combo, that's pretty hard, as you can see. I'm finding it hard to breathe. You can then bring in some really strength-based exercises. Bring it in with a bit of a squat, hopping the Vipr up nice and high, drawing the elbows in. You can now bring in some big squat exercises, obviously burning those legs up, while keeping the Vipr nice and still. Once you do, say 10 of those, then move back onto your movement. Your legs really don't want to function, and that's pretty hard to do. So a little combo you can do, guys, I've been doing this morning. 20 movements laterally, 20 movements diagonally, 10 squats, and then back to back the 2 sets. That's pretty difficult. And then if you want, try this out. Get yourself on the TRX, get yourself doing the pendulum pikes, get yourself then back on the Vipr, doing obviously the leg work. Heart rate's going to go through the roof. Legs are going to want to know no more of that. Core's going to be working, and obviously you're going to be ticking the heart over, which is going to be burning lots of calories. Lads, dudes, I'll speak to you soon.